Hello guys, in this video I'd love to help you understand the meaning, purpose, syntax, uses, attributes of the schedule annotation in the Spring framework with some code examples. I am Nama Ming at codejava.net. The schedule annotation is used to create schedule tasks in Spring applications along with the enable scheduling annotation. And this annotation can only be used at method level, and the annotated method will be scheduled to execute once or periodically. For periodic tasks, specify one of the following attributes: cron, fixed delay, fixed rate, and additionally an optional initial delay. And for one-time tasks, specify only one attribute, initial delay. And let me show you code example of using the schedule annotation in a real-life Java Spring Boot project. As you can see in this Java Spring Boot project, I have a class that is designed to perform a schedule task, and you can see the method delete expire refresh tokens is annotated with the schedule annotation. And in this annotation, I specified two attributes. The first one is fixed rate equals 10,000 milliseconds, meaning that the code in this method is scheduled to execute at the interval of every 10 seconds. So the code in this method will execute every 10 seconds. And the second attribute, initial delay, equals 5,000 milliseconds, meaning that this task is delayed 5 seconds before its first execution. And for this annotation to work in your Spring project, you must use the enable scheduling annotation on any component or service or configuration class. Here I use component annotation for this class. Okay, makes sense. Now let me start this application to see the schedule task execution every 10 seconds. Okay, start the application and clear the console. It is delayed 5 seconds. Okay, you see it executed the first time and it prints number of expired refresh tokens deleted 0, you see. And the second execution, you see, after 10 seconds. So you see this task is scheduled to execute every 10 seconds as specified by the attribute fixed rate here. Make sense? Let me stop this application. Next, let's understand the key attributes of the schedule annotation. The schedule annotation has two attributes which make you confused. They are fixed delay and fixed rate. Let me explain. The first one, fixed delay attribute, has type of long. It specifies a fixed period between the end of the last invocation and the start of the next. That means the next execution of the task will wait for the previous one to complete. And the next attribute is fixed rate, is also of type long. It specifies a fixed period between invocations of the task. It means that every invocation of the task will start exactly at the specified interval, regardless of how long the execution takes. So this is the difference between fixed delay and fixed rate attributes of the schedule annotation. In this example, I use the fixed rate attribute. You can also use fixed delay like this, fixed delay. So use the fixed delay attribute if you want the next execution will wait for the previous one to complete. In other words, to ensure that there's no overlapping executions. and use fixed rate if you want that the task will execute exactly at the specified interval, but it may cause overlapping executions of the task if the duration of the task is longer than the fixed rate. And the next attribute of the schedule annotation is cron. This attribute specifies a cron-like expression to schedule the task based on second, minute, hour, day of month, and day of week. It is similar to a cron jobs on Unix systems. Let me show you an example. So instead of using fixedDelay, I use cron here to schedule tasks using cron-like expression similar to cron job on Unix system, something like this. So this attribute specifies that this task will execute at 10:15 a.m. Every weekday from Monday to Friday except weekend. So using the cron attribute, you can schedule tasks more specifically, more advanced, you see. So depending on the need, you can use fixedDelay or fixedRate or cron. Okay, let me come back to fixedDelay. And the next attribute of the schedule annotation is initialDelay, which is of type long. It specifies the delay time before the first execution of a fixedRate or fixedDelay task. As you can see in this example, the initial delay time is 5,000 milliseconds or 5 seconds. If you specify only attribute initial delay, it becomes one-time task. That means the task is will execute only once after the specified initial delay. Let me start and see. Okay, it executed, and you can see it prints a number of expired refresh tokens deleted, and you can see it no longer executes because it is one-time task, because I specify only the attribute initial delay in the schedule annotation. Make sense? Okay, let me stop. And the next attribute of the schedule annotation is timeUnit, which is of enum type. timeUnit uses this attribute to specify the timeUnit used for intervals such as fixed rate, fixed delay, and initial delay. And the default timeUnit is milliseconds. So if timeUnit is not used, this value means milliseconds, 5,000 milliseconds. Now I specify timeUnit here, which is of enum type timeUnit. You can specify timeUnit is days, hours, microseconds, milliseconds, minutes, nanoseconds, or seconds. Here I specify minutes and specify the initial delay is 5 minutes. So that is the meaning of the timeUnit attribute of the schedule annotation. And the schedule annotation has some attributes that accept string style, $, curly braces, placeholders, such as fixed delay string, fixed rate string, initial delay string. Let me show you an example. So for example, here I specify, you can see the attribute ends with string here, fixed delay string, fixed rate string, and initial delay string, fixed delay string. You can see. Now, instead of specifying time interval directly here, I use string placeholder to read the time interval from a configuration file. In this kind of placeholder, in the application configuration file, I have the property access token expiration in minutes here. So I copy the property name and paste here. Okay, so this schedule annotation is configured with the fixed delay value that is read from the application configuration file using string style $, curly braces, placeholder like this. So that's the meaning of using the attributes ending with string in the of the schedule annotation. Make sense? Okay, so that I have shared with you almost everything you need to know about the schedule annotation in Spring Framework. Meaning, purpose, syntax, attributes, uses, and code examples. I hope you found this video helpful. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share this video. Thanks for watching.